Yes, we are in Winona at Bud King Arena on the banks of the Mississippi River as the Faribault Falcons get ready to take on the Winona Windhawks in Big Nine Conference boys hockey tonight. This is a very formidable opponent. They have a forward that is leading the Big Nine in scoring. I'll tell you more about him in a moment. But Faribault wants to get the taste out of their mouth of earlier this week when they lost 10-2 to state-ranked La Crescent. So they were down in this neck of the woods earlier this week and came back tonight. As you can hear, they're getting people rocking and rolling with some tune. Our broadcast tonight is service of Federated Mutual Insurance, Faribault Foods, Amesbury Truth, H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. By First United Bank. They are bringing you our broadcast tonight from Winona. As I said, we're on the banks of the Mississippi here at Bud King Arena. Which, by the way, my GPS in my car didn't recognize, had no such place. But when I put it in my phone, it took me right here. Go figure. I don't pretend to know how such things work. Faribault Falcons have some pretty good scoring punch, too. I was looking at the stats coming into today's game. Got Oliver Linneman, senior from Faribault, which is, let's see here, he's played in 15 games. He has 14 goals and 15 assists, 29 points. He is fifth in points. He's, I think, sixth in goals. And assists, there's a hodgepodge all over here. I have to sit down and figure out the assists. Owen Byer of Owatonna is second in the league. Jake Geiger of Northfield and Caden Munson of Northfield are third and fourth in points. Cam Kaiser from Northfield is right behind Oliver Linneman. And he's played 2 fewer games. 2 fewer games. Winona's played 13 games. Faribault's played 15, according to this. Records coming into tonight. Let's see, where did I write that down? Faribault comes into this with a 3-4 Big Nine record. They're 6-9 overall. The Winona Windhawks are 9-4 overall, and they're 3-2 in the Big Nine Conference. I don't know what their overall, competition has been, quite frankly. I know they play a number of Wisconsin schools, and I guess I'm not familiar with Wisconsin high school hockey. I would assume that it compares with Minnesota, but I don't know that for a fact. Zamboni is doing its thing on the ice, prepping as they got done with their warm-ups just moments ago, both teams, and have gone to their respective locker rooms. It won't be long, and hopefully I'll be able to mic the public address announcer. I honestly don't remember what kind of a sound system they have here. Most arenas don't have a real good one, which is why I love being in Faribault, and I could drop my mic right by Todd Markman in the booth. I mean, you get great quality in Faribault. My vantage point here is not the best, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do the best I can. But they have a streaming service here that, well, it takes up nearly the entire center portion of the rink. And that means I'm relegated to setting up my own table. And I've perched myself at the top of the 6 stacked bleachers, so it's not all that high. I looked for some other places, but I didn't see any. I suppose I could have been on ice level, but that usually doesn't work out too good. So the one corner I can't see is the corner to my left on the near side. I can see the rest of the rink pretty good from my vantage point, which is why I chose this. Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone. Tomorrow, by the way, our AM Minnesota show, we're going to have a young lady from Owatonna involved in the Christmas bird count. Fascinating information. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I enjoyed looking at the information, and we'll get more information on how you can be part of the Christmas bird count. And you can be a part of that. So we'll get more information tomorrow on AM Minnesota between 9:30 and 10. I promise. Remember, if you can't listen between 9:30 and 10, a recording of the show will be available on our website, kdhlradio.com, under the Radio on Demand tab inside the AM Minnesota folder. I'm not sure what Jerry's going to label it. I would guess Ag Expo, because that's where he was today. Very informative program. He had some really good guests. And if you didn't get a chance to listen, you can go to our website and do that. And it doesn't cost you a plug nickel. Isn't that awesome? It's absolutely free. Best four-letter word in the English language other than love. Free. As the Zamboni continues to make its final passes here at Bud King Arena on the shores of the Mississippi River in Winona, Minnesota. Most Zambonis have some advertising. I don't see any on this one. That's how they pay for it, right? But I don't see any on this one. Now, there's plenty of advertising in the arena. Lots of signs across the way. And on the boards, there are some signs. 3 across the way. In fact, Gordy's Towing and Repair is across the way. Yep. Only they spell Gordy there with an I-E. I spell it with a Y. I-E. Gordy's Towing and Repair. I hope I don't need to use their service tonight. Winona Health is one of the other signs, and I honestly can't make out what the other one is. So, we are just about set to get this Big Nine Conference tilt underway. I thought maybe they'd move it up. They played La Crescent earlier this week with a 6 o'clock drop of the puck. I mean, it is a school night after all, but nope. 7:15 is the drop of the puck time scheduled. And I don't know that we're going to hit that. As the young man continues to prep the ice here in Winona. I didn't ask the guys, and I should one of these days, if they like this sheet of ice. It appears to me to be a little warmer than the Faribault rink. I know all the guys love the Faribault rink because it's hard ice and you can skate faster, right? It just looks to me like it's a little slower surface here in Winona. As the Faribault Falcons and the Winona Windhawks do Big Nine Conference battle here from Winona. Let's see if I can find some other statistics here to share with you. That's the one thing. I'm a little ways away from my microphone, so shutting it off when I cough might not always happen. Well, let's see how many guys you got listed on this front page. They got 30 guys listed on this page. Ethan Amundsen of Faribault is 29th in scoring. Tommy Kunze of Faribault is 27th. Brody Redding of Faribault is 23rd. And as I said, Oliver Linneman ranks 6th in scoring in the Big Nine. Tice Larson, the senior forward for Winona, leads the Big Nine. He's got 5 power play goals. He's got 1 shorthanded assist. He only has 8 penalty minutes all year, so he stays out of the box, obviously. He has scored 45 points, by far leading the Big Nine. Owen Byer of Owatonna is next at 34 points. He's running away with the goals scored, 23, and he's got 22 assists, does Tice. You got a couple of Northfield guys that are 3rd and 4th. Northfield, by the way, is undefeated in the Big Nine. See if I can grab the standings here. Rochester Century JM is listed on top with a 5-1-1 record. Northfield is next at 6-0-0. Northfield is 10-1-2. Century JM is 13-2-1, and they're listed on top because they go by points. Yep, they go by points, something I'm not a big fan of. They have 19 points in their 7 games. Northfield has 16 points in their 6 games. Then you got Owatonna with 6 games and 13 points. Mankato West is 3-3 with 2 ties and 11 points. Albert Lee has 10 points with 3 wins. Faribault has 3 wins and has 8 points. Winona's got 6 points on 3 wins. Obviously all 2-point games. Then it's Red Wing, Mayo, and Austin on the bottom of the Big Nine with 5, 4, and 2 points respectively. Mayo's got 1 win all season. Man, that's just hard to believe, isn't it? Rochester Mayo with 1 win, they're 1-14. You got Austin at 4-12. The Faribault Falcons come into this with a record of 6-9 overall. They're 3-4 in the Big Nine with 8 points. Winona has 3 wins, 2 losses, 6 points, and they're 9-4. Overall on the season. Zamboni should be making its final pass here soon. We're supposed to get started at 7:15, which, according to my watch, is about 2 minutes from right now. And we still have to get the introduction of the lineups, the national anthem, and all that fun stuff.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Well, the Winona Winhawks are coached by Marty Raymond. Of course, Faribault has co-head coaches. Clay Kerwin and Alex Schmitz are the co-head coaches of the Faribault Falcons. I've been inviting them the last couple of times we've had them on the air to come out to Jana's, but we obviously have not had anybody come out. It would be nice to get some of those guys out here. I enjoy talking to kids about why they choose a certain sport. You know, I don't try to embarrass them in any way, shape, or form. As the Zamboni looks like it's going to go into the garage right now. And then the two teams will hit the ice. We'll probably send it back during the national anthem. I don't know, as I said, how this is going to mic. I seem to recall last time you couldn't hear much here because it's a metal building. Making the sound work in a metal building. Well, Faribault's metal too, but I get to drop my microphone in front of Mr. Markman there. That's why you pick it up. Here we're trying to pick it up off the ceiling, off a speaker that's at mid-ice. I don't see any speakers on the sidelines. I take that back. There's one on the far end from me. Only one on this side. Why wouldn't you put it in the middle? That would make too much sense. So the Zamboni dude is shoveling the snow off by the garage. And they're putting the nets back on their moorings, the goals. Faribault is getting ready to cross the rink. Their bench, or I should say their locker room, is below the bleachers that I'm sitting on. And the benches are across the ice. I like that because I can see when lines are changing. I don't always get to see that in Faribault. And it is what it is. So I think we're ready to go. I don't see anybody getting ready to announce here for the game. Across the floor anyway. Now a guy's sitting down in front of the microphone. I think he's ready to go. He just gave the thumbs up. So let's see if we can pick him up. If he ever talks. Guess he wants to make sure we're all paying attention.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Oh, my. Well, come on, let's go. I'd kind of like to get home before midnight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our players from the Winona area youth hockey. Please correct Colton Mulray and Evelyn Rovala.
Some little guys are skating the American flag and the Winona Winhawk flag onto the ice. And there come the Faribault Falcons. And Winona's coming on the ice too. Faribault will be going right to left on your radio dial, Winona left to right. These two little guys with the American flag and the Winona hockey flag at mid-ice. Not really a Windhawk logo at mid-ice. It's just a blue, orange, and black.
Here's the Falcons starting lineup. Goaltender number 1, Dustin Bowie. Defenseman number 14, Caden Hart. Defenseman number 3, Parker Morrow. Center number 16, Oliver Lindemann. Wing number 9, Logan Peruka. And wing number 26, Bo Belichick. And now, the starters for your Winona Windhawks. Starting in the goal, senior number 35, Michael Kubak. Defenseman, the sophomore, number 43, Paxton Raymond. Defenseman, senior number 45, Chase Rosa. At center, senior number 8, John Bale. Wing junior number 10, David Bozinski. And wing the senior number 19, Tice Larson. The Windhawks are scoring ready. At this time, we please remove your caps.
Now everybody's turning to look at the national anthem, or the flag, I should say, for the national anthem. We'll be back with the opening drop right after.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too, so you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna. Member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Well, a young lady sang our national anthem, did an outstanding job. Unfortunately, I couldn't mic it very well. It's a shame. I told one guy earlier this year that it'd be nice if he could just plug into the sound system for the radio broadcast. It would sound so cool. Which we kind of do in Faribault when we drop the microphone right in front of Todd Markman. We don't plug into the sound system, but he's right in front of the microphone. Winona's huddled about their goalie. Faribault likewise. We get ready for the face-off. Linemann's the center for Faribault. Tice is a winger for Northfield, their leading scorer. John Bale, a senior for Winona, and they win the opening faceoff. Faribault gains it in their zone, sends it toward the blue line in their zone. Here's an interception. Now getting it back for an instant was Lineman. It's sent back into the Faribault end. And now, nice job by Linneman to smack it all the way to neutralize across the rink as Winona trying to break open here. Morrow's battling on the near side glass. There's cross-court pass. Linneman tried to backhand it. It's going to be sent around the board and cut off there by Winona. Again, the Winhawks left to right on your radio dial. And here is in the slot. They get it to the blue line, send it back into the corner to the left of Boyd, the netminder for the Falcons. And here comes Faribault. Peruka sends it ahead to Velicek. Unfortunately, it's a turnover. Coming back the other way is Winona. He fans on it, does Vale. He was going to shoot, and he fanned on it. Goes all the way to the other side. And Faribault does a nice little breakout off the far side board. Then it's sent back into the Falcon zone. Faribault's having a hard time breaking it out of their zone. The puck is at neutral ice, sent cross rink and hit out of play by Winona. I don't think it was on purpose. We'll have a face-off here. Above the Winona blue line. Tommy Kunze's in this circle. He tried to do a step through and almost completed it. Archambault dumps it back into the Winona zone. And giving chase for the Falcons is Brody Redding. Behind the net. Winona trying to gain control. It was almost intercepted, the pass up the far board. Now skating back into the Falcon zone is Faribault. They sent it all the way up the rink. Only it's not going to be an icing. It was stopped at the neutral ice. One of the areas I can't see. So Winona, left to right on your radio dial, trying to bring it back into the Falcon zone. Faribault gains control at neutral ice. Now Winona has it in their zone. They sent it all the way down behind the net. Hart's going to track it. He's going to send it on the far side board. Here's a pickoff of an attempted pass by Faribault. It's going to be dropped in front of the net. A nice job by Faribault to just get that out of there, right? Just get that out of there. It was Leighton Anderson who just got it out of there. It was right by the net. As the puck goes back into the Winona zone. Faribault has not had much time in the Winona zone as the Winhawks come up the ice. Hart checks him up against the far side board. Comes across the near side. It's sent forward by Faribault's Ethan Amundsen. There's a pad save by Winona. The shot came from his right. I just realized they don't have shots on goal here. Really? There's a lot of arenas in the Big Nine that don't have shots on goal. It's kind of ridiculous in 2024. Here's a shot pad saved by Boyd. Winona can't gain control of the puck. Up the far side board goes Peruka. He gets chucked up against the board. He was stopped cold that time by Winona's Paxton Raymond. He's a sophomore, and he's a big fella. Logan's not a small guy, but he got stopped dead in his tracks as he was trying to skate up the far side board. Nobody has control of the puck at the moment. It's in the Faribault zone. Linneman's going to send it cross rink, and there's another fan, this time by a Faribault player. Winona gains control. It's deflected off a skate of one of the Winhawks. Velicek tries to send it ahead, and Perutka had gained ahead, but they're going to call an icing here on Faribault. He couldn't quite catch up with the puck. No score, 12:44 to go. As I said, they don't have shots on goal here. So I have to just take a guess. They drop the puck to the left of Boyd for Faribault. Spanked off the far side board, goes behind the net. Faribault trying to get it out of their zone. They get it to Peruka. It's a cross-rink pass to Velicek. He can't get it on his stick. Winona's going to gain control in the Windhawk zone with 12:23 to go in the first period. Faribault's had very little time in the Winona zone. Faribault did gain it for a second there. Sent it toward the net. Now it's lifted up in the air. Peruka will glove it and put it down on the ice. Winona gains control. It's sent behind the net of Faribault with 11:56 to go in the first period. Again, the puck was getting precariously close to that net. Good job by Faribault's Cole Goodwin. He just got it out of there. 11:10 to go, and we're going to have a whistle here. As evidently somebody's hurt because the trainer's coming out on the ice. One of the Falcons has to be assisted off the ice. That's that far corner that I can't see. As soon as I see his number, I'll tell you who it is, and he is not moving very well. I still can't see his number. Trainer will take a look at him, and I still can't see his number. I think it's Brody Redding. Brody Redding is being attended to by the trainer on the Falcon bench. I did not see the hit or anything. So we'll try and track down that information. Good luck with that, right? Here's a shot toward the Winona goal. It was deflected. Did not get all the way through. As again, they're on the near side board, which I can't see on the far end. The pass ahead by Winona. Knocked off his stick. Beautiful job there by Leighton Anderson. Knocked it off the stick. Travis Tim, the senior. Now the puck goes all the way back into the Winona zone. Winona's going to bring it up. John Vale sends it behind the net. Faribault just gets it out of there again. Looking to bring it up. Well, that could have been a tripping goal. As the Faribault Falcon got upended. That was R.J. Wozlowski that got upended. In fact, I think we are going to have a penalty here. Faribault's going to go on the power play. How cool is that? 10:43 to go. Yep, it is a trip for Miles Broomer. He's a sophomore. So Faribault's got the power play. There were 20% last I looked. And that's one of the top 5 in the league on the power play. Oh, great centering pass, but unable to complete the play. It was Faribault right at the crease. Sent back in. Velicek was at the crease. That was an awesome centering pass. Puck's going to come all the way down to the Faribault end. Boyd's going to come out of his net and leave it for his teammate. There's a minute 12 to go in the power play. Now on the road in particular, you'll want to get that lead. Skating up, Faribault's Linneman. He's going to skate toward the net, shoot, and it's glove save. Trying to go the upper far corner to the glove left side of the goalie. Winona's goalie again is Michael Dubik. He's a senior. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Here's another shot, pad save. On the right of the senior netminder. Ruka gets knocked off the puck. There's 30 seconds to go in Faribault's power play, and here's a another goal got knocked off its moorings here. First I thought maybe there was a goal, but nope. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in this first period. 25 seconds in the power play. Giving chase back in the Winona zone. A couple of Falcons. They got 16 seconds to work with if they're going to score in this power play. Linneman passes it ahead. It's not on the stick of the Falcon. It's sent back from neutral ice. Had to push it away with his stick that time, did Boyd. And Faribault is not going to score on their first power play. Effectively killing off the penalty on the Winhawks. Faribault behind the net. Another nice centering pass, but he couldn't get it on the stick. Just sent behind the net. Faribault's trying to keep it in the Winona zone. Nice pass. Here's a shot. It's a save. There was a rebound, but no Falcon could get to it. Trying to bat it out of the air that time for Faribault was Anderson at neutral ice. Puck comes to the near side board. Velicek giving chase. He's following a big fella for Winona. Paxton Raymond is a sophomore, and he's a big fella. Eight minutes exactly to go in the first period. I would guess Faribault's got more shots than Winona on goal. Again, they don't keep those here for whatever reason. Kind of an essential part of the game, isn't it? You'd think in this day and age you'd have a shots on goal on your scoreboard. Here's a shot wide of the goal by Faribault. Looks to be a bit frustrated, does Hart. Caden Hart. And went wide. He's just below the blue line. So it's 7:49 to go in the first period. Faribault won the faceoff that time, but they couldn't generate anything toward the net. Hart has to get on his horse. Knocks the puck off the stick of the Winhawk. Good job there by Hart. Up the far side. Newman trying to gain control. And he shot it, and it's a pad save. That was Ethan Amundsen who shot it. We're going to have a face-off at neutral ice just above the Winona blue line on the far side of the rink. They dropped the puck. Where Faribault was Linneman in the face-off circle. And he did win that one. It's back in the Winona zone. Perutka giving chase behind the net. One of the Winhawks goes down on the ice. And I think they're going to call a penalty on Perutka. So Winona's going to go on the power play. .7:12 to go. Pens don't work real well in cold weather, you know that? I'm going to get my pencil out here, I guess. Good thing I bring one with me. The pen's not working too well in the cold. Winona is on the power play. 6:50 to go in the period. Winona trying to Get some pressure on Boyd here. It's at the point. He decides to skate around as Johnny Simon. Here's a shot. It was not going to go all the way through. There's another shot from high. It hits the backboard. Faribault's got a 2-on-1 here, short-handed. And oh my, couldn't get the puck to his teammate skating up the center of the ice. Faribault could have had a 2-on-1 there, short-handed, but it didn't work. Velicek was at the center of the ice. To his right was Linneman, and he couldn't get him the puck. 6:16 to go, first period. 1:05 to go in the power play. No score here in Winona. As the Winhawks bring the puck up to neutral ice. Skating with it is Avon Prodzinski. He's a junior. Get it in the far corner. Prodzinski smacks it back, and it's going to go out of play. So we'll have a face-off just above the Falcon blue line. Across the rink from me. The official drops the puck. Winona has it. Little back pass goes off of the leg of one of the Falcons and rolls back to Boyd, who wisely just puts his glove on it. 36 seconds left in the Winona power play. When I get some time, I'll try to look up the power play and penalty kill for each of these teams. As Winona set up a little triangle here to the right of Boyd. And it got through. So Winona scores. .5:30 left in the first period. Winona's got a 1-0 lead. See if we can get the announcement here.
Scoring power play goal for Winona. Number 12, Jackson Kia. Assisted by number 17, Miles Bruder.
So Jackson Cada scores. He's a senior. I didn't catch the assist. Here's Faribault with a shot and a nice save there. Boy, it was point blank. Linneman came skating in. And now we're going to have another face-off. It's going to be in the Winona zone to the left of Dubik. Again, Linneman appeared to win that face-off, but he couldn't get it to a teammate. Winona sends it back the other way. They're up 1-0 with 4:48 to go in the period. At mid-ice, shot bounces away. Boy, that could have as easily as bounced in, but it didn't bounce in. It bounced away. Shot was taken by Patrick Curtin, who's a junior. And we got a whistle stopping play here. 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go. Winona wins, or I should say leads 1-0. Face-off is going to be in the Winona zone. Going to be to the left of Dubik. Going in there for Faribault is going to be Nick Archambault.
Minor penalty assessed number 25 for the Winhawks. 2 minutes for tripping.
So Faribault's giving up another power play here. We got a tripping call. That's been a problem for Faribault this year. Penalties. Call for tripping is Bo Velicek. Oh no, I'm sorry. The penalty's on Winona. Penalties on Winona. And the penalties on Patrick Curtin. So Faribault hopefully can tie it up here. They got 1:06 to work with on this power play. Face-off is to the right of the Winona netminder. To the far corner where I can't see because of all the streamers in front of me, the cameras and all that stuff. So we just try to hope that the puck comes out and we see where it goes. It's knocked out of play here. 43 seconds left of the Faribault power play. It hasn't been much of a power play, frankly. One nothing. Winona leads. They got a power play goal. Rebels 0 for 1 on the power play so far. Here's a hard shot from just below the blue line by Morrow. They were hoping for a rebound, but nobody saw that. Puck went out of play. So with 29 seconds to go in the power play and 2:56 to go in the period. It's 1-0. Winona leads. You have a face-off to the left of Dubik. Faribault gains control to Linneman at neutral ice. He tried to get it to Kunze, but it went right by him in the air. We got 8 seconds left in the power play. And Faribault's not going to tie this game. We got 3, 2, 1. That's it. So 2 power plays, no goals for Faribault. Winona has effectively killed off those 2. Meanwhile, Winona on their only power play did score. And that's where we sit 1-0 as we're approaching 2 minutes to go in the first period. Bertie Kosfeld at the KDHL Sports microphone from Bud King Arena on the banks of the Mississippi River in Winona, Minnesota. As Winona sends the puck back toward the goal, and Boyd comes out and leaves it for a teammate. Actually ending up with it is Paxton Raymond, the sophomore defenseman for Winona. And the puck gets knocked out of play. Face-off will be to the right of Boyd in the red circle. Well, now if the face-off, it gets knocked out of play. And the face-off is Nick Archambault. Puck is sent up to neutral ice. It's bouncing there with 1.5 minutes to go in the period. Winona sends it back into the Falcon zone, where Faribault's Morrow gives chase. Pinned up against the backboard. Now trying to meander his way to the goal was one of the Winhawks, but he couldn't go all the way. Oh my, there's a rebound right in front on a shot. And no Winhawk could spank it back in. 1:08 to go. I don't know how Boyd stayed so calm and collected, but he did.
1 minute remaining.
Winona brings it up the far side board. That is one big guy. Look to pass it from behind the net. They're trying to get it out in front. One of the co-captains here for Winona is Tice Larson. Larson, of course, leads the league in scoring. And he's got some size to him. Here's a shot. It's blocked. Blocked by Faribault. Nice block that time by Faribault's R.J. Wazlowski. There's a pass ahead. There's 22 seconds to go. Certainly don't want to give up a goal here if you're Faribault, or Winona for that matter. But we'll take one. Here's a back pass by Velicek ahead. Can't get it to Perutka. It's at neutral ice. Sent back in by Linneman. There's 5 seconds to go. And that'll be the end of the first period. Our score is going to be 1-0 Winona. And I'm going to guess shots on goal are 8-6 in favor of Winona, but that's just a guess on my part because they don't. We'll see if they announce them here between periods, right? See if they announce them. Maybe they keep them over at the scorers table and they'll share that information with us. I certainly hope so. Our score after one period is Winona 1, Faribault 0. Winona scored on a power play goal. The power play goal was scored by Kada. Jackson Kada is a senior for the Winona Windhawks. And they have the 1-0 lead after one period. See what adjustments both these teams make. We'll talk a little bit about that when we return to Bud King Arena in Winona.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too, so you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Gurney Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone. We are in Winona, Bud King Arena. The Winona Windhawks have a 1-0 lead. They had a power play goal, and that's the difference in this one. Faribault had 2 power plays and could not score in either one of those. And that's where we sit, 1-0 after one period. I'm just guessing. I didn't hear any announcement by the announcer here. I'm just guessing that Faribault had 6 shots on goal and that Winona had 8. They might have had 9, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand why in 2024 you can't have shots on goal on your scoreboard, but this isn't the only arena that doesn't have them. Mankato doesn't have them, and they used to be a college rink. The Mankato State or Minnesota State Mankato girls used to play at the All Seasons Arena that has no shots on goal in their scoreboard. I would think the NCAA would require them to have that. Now they play, I believe, at the Civic Center. I'm going to guess that they have shots on goal on that board. You can hear the Zamboni prepping the ice for period number 2. Faribault Falcons find themselves down 1-0. One to nothing is our score. Again, tomorrow, AM Minnesota, we're going to have a young lady from the Christmas bird count out of Owatonna joining me on the phone for AM Minnesota. 9:30 to 10. If you can't listen during that time frame, would highly recommend you go to our website. Radio on Demand tab. Go in the AM Minnesota folder, and it will be up there after the show is over. Typically, I don't put it up until after I get done with the midday news. It just seems to work out better that way. But I'll see if I can't do it after the show. See how long it takes for it to get the recording available. Be nice to know that. Well, Zamboni that has no advertising on it. It's blue and it's white, and of course orange and black are the Winona Windhawk colors. Score 1-0 Winona. A power play goal made by Mr. Kada. I'm going to switch out my pen for a pencil. The pen doesn't work real well in the cold. They do have heaters here on the side where people sit, where I'm sitting. But it's not super warm. Not exactly toasty, if you know what I mean. So the Zamboni is concluding its passes here to get the ice prep for period number 2. Faribault Falcons find themselves down by a 1-0 score. In terms of the Big Nine standings, this is a huge game. I think it's a 2-point game, if I remember right. Not a big fan of the 2-point, 4-point stuff. It's not fair, I don't think. You know, just have everybody play each other once, and that's it. And if you want to play somebody another time, it doesn't count toward the standings. It'd be pretty simple to remedy that. But no, they got the... If you play a team once, it's a 4-point game. If you play a team twice, it's a 2-point game. And your bigger schools in the Big Nine want nothing to do with the little schools. So they get a bunch of 4-point games. I remember one year Faribault would have won the league. Seriously, would have won the league had they not had the 2- and 4-point. No, because it's points that win the league. It's not wins. They had more wins than anybody in the Big Nine, and they ended up not winning the Big Nine because of the 4-point games. That's just not right, in my opinion. Well, there sure is a lot of traffic here, man. These kids don't want to sit still. We're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth here. I'm sitting on the opposite side of the scorer's table and the benches, where there are 6 bleachers on this side, 6 high. That's it, 6. Seems to be adequate, though. They got plenty of seating still available here in Winona on a very cold night. I pulled up, it was 9 degrees. That was about 5:45. As the Zamboni has the garage open See if they're going to make one more pass here. 1-0. The Windhawks lead it. A power play goal was scored by Mr. Kada with 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. Faribault did have 2 power plays, but they couldn't score. Let's see if I can find some goalie statistics here in the Big Nine. While I do that, you will listen to this.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. H&R Block brings you our statistics here tonight because they know how to work with your numbers. Right? They know how to work with your numbers. Looking at goalie statistics for these two teams, the Faribault Falcons have pretty much had Boyd only in net. 5.29 goals against average, 82% save percentage. He has no shutouts. Winona's goalies have a 2.85 goals against average, 89.5% save percentage. They have 3 shutouts. Well, they got some good defense. Winona does, evidently. Most shots on goal have been given up by Mankato West. Or no, I'm sorry, by Red Wing. Red Wing has 730 shots on goal. Austin has 723. Winona has 353, and Faribault has 448 shots on goal. The Falcons are a 5.29 goals against average, an 8.21 save percentage. And the Winona Windhawks are 2.85 goals against average and an 9.5 save percentage. 3 shutouts by Winona, which is tops in the Big Nine along with Albert Lee. They're tied for the lead with 3 shutouts each. So not only do they have the league's leading scorer in Tice, they also have some pretty darn good goalies here in Winona, according to these statistics. 1-0 is their score. The Windhawks lead it. They got a power play goal in the first period by Kada. About 5.5 minutes to go in the period. Faribault had 2 power plays. They generated, maybe a little bit of offense. I mean, in terms of getting shots on goal, but obviously they weren't able to persevere. So 1 period is in the books. The Winona Windhawks have a 1-0 lead over the Faribault Falcons here at the Bud King Arena in Winona, right on the banks of the Mississippi River. Looks like the Zamboni is going to conclude its work, and then we'll go to work. Again, thanks to H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Lakeville, and Owatonna for bringing you our statistics. H&R Block, boy, do they know their numbers. You can file your way. When COVID hit, they didn't allow any personal contact, right? You couldn't meet with your tax preparer. You had to drop off your information. They went over it. If they had any questions, they gave you a call. That's still available now, and it's the way I go because, well, my time is valuable. Not that I don't like my tax preparer, because I really do, but I don't really want to sit in an hour or so to go over that stuff. Typically, I do it on my day off, so I kind of like having my day off. So consequently, the folks at H&R Block, my tax preparer, I've had the same tax preparer for a number of years. You can do that too. And it's so convenient. It's really the way to file. Now, if you prefer to sit with a preparer and go over the information, you have that available to you as well. But I'm telling you, if you just put your information in an envelope and bring it to them, they'll figure it out. If they have any questions, they can give you a jingle, a call, and find out. And if you think of something later, you can call them as well. So convenient, it's the way to go, in my opinion. Now, you may prefer the in-person, right, as opposed to the leaving the envelope for your tax preparer. And then the tax preparer will go over all the information. And if you have the same tax preparer like I do, they pretty much know what your taxes have been like over the years. And they know what to ask and they know what to do. That buzzer you heard was the Gold's back on its moorings. And we'll get the second period underway in just
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Now both teams back on the ice and ready to go. The Faribault Falcons will be going left to right, and the Winona Winhawks right to left on your radio dial. Mr. Boyd is in the net to my left. Mr. Dubik is in the net to my right. And the Winhawks have a 1-0 lead on a power play goal with 5.5 minutes to go in the period. Faribault had 2 power plays and did not obviously net a goal. They're down 1-0. Face-off will be at neutral ice at the logo. They don't appear to have a Winona Winhawk logo here. If it is, it's kind of different. So the official says, let's go. I want to get home and eat some supper. He drops the puck at neutral ice. Faribault sends it back into the Winona zone. Linneman giving chase on the ice with Hart. Perutka is on the ice for Faribault. Velicek. Winona skates up the near side board, bringing it into Faribault zone. Here's a shot and a save by Boyd. Well, he just took it right to him. Did Winona's Avon Brodzinski. He's a junior. These Winhawks got some size. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Boyd. Puck is, well, here's a bit of a breakaway. He's sidestepping. He's a little back pass. Belichick went in and tried to back shoot it at the goal, but he couldn't get anything on it, so it was easily saved. Rutka trying to gain the puck in the Winona zone. Does to the right of Dubek. There's a pass that's intercepted by Winona. They send it back the other way. We'll have icing call on the Windhawks. 15:49 to go, second period, 1-0 Winona. They scored on a power play goal with 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. Faribault had 2 power plays in the first period and obviously did not score. Of a face-off to the right of Dubek. And Kunze was in there. He's got the win and he shoots it straight on and it's covered up by Dubek. I told you he's got a very good goals against average, 2.55. Or at least the team does. I'm assuming he's been in net the most. Probably shouldn't assume that. Kunze wanted to do a little push pass off the near board to Archambault and got intercepted. Puck is in the Faribault zone. They try to settle it down as a bounce toward the other end. Kunze gets track of it, sends it back against the board. And the Falcons does a check up against the backboard of a Windhawk. There's a breakout here by Winona at mid-ice. Trying to get the puck. Trying to steal it off the stick that time was R.J. Wazlowski. It was unsuccessful. Puck is in the far corner to the left of Boyd. The back pass is intercepted by Faribault for an instant. And again, they're on the near side board where I can't see in the far corner. Boyd just covered up the puck. For a save. Face-off will be to the right of Boyd. Right to left in your radio dial. He dropped the puck. The puck did a little bouncy job, and Winona could not gain control. Now they're going to send it back into the Faribault zone. Getting tabs on it is Leighton Anderson for Faribault. Anderson had the puck behind the net. Now he loses his stick. As Faribault tries to send it up rink, it bounces off the far side board and is sent back into the Faribault zone by Winona. Rings the board. And Winona will take this opportunity to make a bit of a shift change here. There's a shot from neutral ice. Going to go high and hit the backboard. More of the glass than the board, actually. Here's an interception of a long pass that's dumped back in by Winona's Paxton Raymond, the sophomore. There's another save by Boyd on a shot from his left. That was a hard shot, too. Boyd looked like he was going to come out of the net that time. With 13:28 to go in the second period. Winona is going to have a penalty here. And Faribault is going to have a power play. Their third one. This Brodzinski gets called for the penalty. And of course, I dropped my pencil. So I'm just looking to write it down. So hooking is the call. Boyd was going to skedaddle off the ice. They were hoping to catch him off guard, right? Didn't work. 12:53 to go. Winona has it back in the Faribault zone, and Faribault's on the power play. Winona sends it back. Boyd comes out and shovels the puck to his teammate, Caden Hart. Hart looks to pass to half rink. Somebody lost their stick. Puck gets dumped back into the Winona zone. Leachek giving chase for Faribault. Puck comes to neutral ice as Winona tries to break out. He gets checked by Morrow, Parker Morrow. And we're going to have a whistle. .50 seconds to go in the Faribault power play. They haven't generated much offense on this power play. I don't think they've even had a shot on goal. Face-off won by Winona. From neutral ice, it's sent back into the Falcon zone, and they have 40 seconds to work with. Bringing it up is Linneman. He skates all the way up the rink and scores! Linneman went coast to coast. That'll be unassisted, I would guess. And with 11:59 to go in the period, Faribault ties it up at one apiece. Ooh, Perutka was right on it. An open net, and they couldn't get him the puck. Yep, Linneman was unassisted. He went coast to coast that time, just sped up the rink and buried the puck from the left of Dubik. He was doing some ice keeping right in front of his net. Doesn't look like he's really happy. So Linneman picks up, what was that, a 17th goal, I think. Here's a shot by Perutka in the slot. And it goes wide. We'll have a face-off to the right of Dubik in the Winona zone. 1-1 is our score, 11:28 to go in the second period. Winhawks are going to bring in some new personnel. Linneman on the face-off wins it. Gets it to Hart. Hart back to Linneman. Centering pass to Perutka. He looked to stuff it in the net, but was unable to do so. Well, he was right at the crease. Winhawks. It's batted up in the air by Winona. Faribault at neutral ice gains control. And they're unable to get it to Perutka that time. Perutka out chases the Winhawk for the... Oh, nice centering pass, but unable to get it on his stick was Linneman. Sent off the near side board is the puck. Getting it on his stick is Dubik. Leaves it for his teammate. Sends it up the near side, and it goes all the way to the other end of the rink. Faribault wanted an icing call there, I think, but they didn't get it. As Kunze has it. Sends it up the far side board. That puck was precariously in front of the net. Here's a deflection. Comes all the way back to the other end. They're going to call an icing on Faribault, I think. Yep. 10 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the second period. We're tied at one apiece. Faribault is generating more offense this period. Linneman's really fast. He showed that on his coast-to-coast goal. Nobody got in his way. Nobody knocked him off the puck. And he just ran free to the net and scored. 1-1 is our score That was a power play goal. So both goals are power play goals. Faribault sends it behind the Winona net. It's trying to get it. And now Winona comes back the other way. It's sent toward the net, wide of the net. That was shot by Avon Brodzinski. Far side board, Faribault gains control of the puck. Left board, Perutka skates behind the net. Sends it to his teammate. Simon is on the ice for Faribault. Perutka is right in front of the crease. Oh, Winona got sent to his derriere right by the net. We'll see if this ends in a penalty. I don't think so. So we're going to have a face-off to the left of Dubek for Winona. Linneman is in the circle. He's won a majority of his face-offs. I think he won that one. Sent back in by Goodwin as the puck came to the blue line. A lot of traffic in front of the net that time for Faribault. Bolicek was right there. Well, he'll gain control behind the net. Perutka comes down the slot. Linneman comes across the crease. Sent back to the blue line. Faribault gaining control of this puck more and more. And we got a knock out of play by the Falcons. Well, I would say the first period was controlled by Winona. This period so far is controlled by Faribault. 9:04 to go. We're tied at 1. Each team has a power play goal. We're going to have a face-off above the blue line for Faribault. They dropped the puck. Linneman won that one. Sent back into the Winona zone. Winona gives chase, rings it up the near side board. Sent back in by Faribault. Perutka giving chase. Goodwin sends it toward the net. Perutka was there waiting for a rebound. Here's another shot. There's a rebound. And here's another shot by Faribault and a pad save by Dubek. Shot was taken by Hart. And he'll send another one toward the net. Yep, you got to pepper the net if you want to score. I would say Faribault has really dominated shots on goal this period. Again, there are no shots on goal on the board. I don't remember a lot of shots by Winona. 8:29 to go in the second period. Kunze has the puck for Faribault in the corner to the right of Dubek. Rings the board. Here comes Winona. They get the turnover. He skates and it's blocked. Skating up the rink was Tice Larson, the league's leading scorer with 23 goals. Nice save by Boyd. He skated in on his stick side as Faribault gaining control sends it back into the Winona zone. R.J. Wazlowski. Now for Winona. It's Elliot Bennick. Set behind the net by Winona. 7:39 to go second period. We're tied at 1. Here's an errant puck. Goes to the near side. Board. Winona will try and track it down. Faribault getting some bodies there to help out Boyd in the net. Puck goes behind the net. I thought maybe Winona would center it, but there was nobody to center it to. As the puck at neutral ice is picked up by Winona. Coming in is Brodzinski, and here's a save, a rebound, and oh my. I don't know how that guy didn't score. It was a wide open net. And Boyd came out of net to try and save it the second time. And net's going to go off its moorings. We got a fracas going on here. Some Faribault and Winona pushing and shoving going on. And we had a couple of guys pushing each other. Well, we're going to have an interesting time sorting all this out. Morrow's going to the box. I don't see any Winhawks going to the box. We're going to have a two-person advantage here in a 1-1 game with 6:53 to go. That's just silly. You got to maintain your cool. The goal did not happen because the net came off its mooring. Brooke is making sure that Boyd's okay. He might have a chipped tooth or something. He's kind of looking at his mouth. The trainer's going to come out and take a look at him. Perutka went over to take a look at him. As kids can't pick up their feet, the guy just tripped over my cord. Can you see? Big yellow thing in the middle of the dealie bobber, and he can't see. Well, they're trying to sort all this out. There's going to be two guys in the penalty box for Faribault, and they've opened the door for Winona, but I don't see anybody in there. In the box for Faribault are Tommy Kunze and Parker Morrow. And there is a Winhawk in the box, but I can't see his number. I mean, I haven't put it on the board yet. Well, they haven't put it on the board yet, but he's in the box. Clear across the rink, I can't see his number. There's two guys in the box for Faribault. Now they've erased one of them on the board. It'll be 5-on-4 Winona here. Faribault wins another face-off. They send it back to the other end.
Number 8, Faribault. 2 minutes for roughing. Minor penalty assessed number 3, Faribault. 2 minutes for flag. Minor penalty assessed number 10, Winona. 2 minutes for roughing.
Well, they're not saying who the penalty is on Winona, and they don't have it on the board, but he's in the penalty box. Pass comes out toward the point. Winona trying to make Boyd go side to side. They got a couple of people in front of him trying to block his view, right? Everyone needs to get those guys out of there. 6:07 to go, second period. We're tied at 1. Here's a shot. Wide open was the net to the right of Boyd because he had fallen down, and they didn't get the puck to put it in, did Winona? Man, oh man. 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in the second period. We're tied at 1 apiece. Looks like it's going to be a thriller. We got a whistle here. We're going to have a face-off in front of me here above the Winona blue line. Be Archambault for Faribault. Be going up against John Vale for Winona. And Vale sort of had control. Ended up by a skate, and nobody was able to get to it. So Winona trying to bring the puck up. We got a 5-on-4 here. Here's a shot. It goes into the netting by Winona. From way out, the shot was taken in hopes of getting a rebound, I'm sure. That was Tice Larson, the young man who leads the Big Nine in scoring. Faribault's done a nice job on him so far. Hope I didn't jinx him. 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go. 31 seconds to go on the power play for Winona. Their goal was a power play goal, so was Faribault's. Here's a shot. And the score. Went right off the arm of Boyd and into the net. I think it was Tice, but we'll get the call here. I jinxed him, didn't I? Well, Kada got an assist. I didn't hear who got the goal. It wasn't Tice. 2-1. Winona leads it. All goals that have been scored in this game have been power play goals. And Faribault's got 4:47 to tie this thing. Going into the third. Linneman's on the ice. Velicek. Morrow. Linneman wins the faceoff. Gets it to Velicek. Sends it back to Linneman. He gets kind of pushed from behind. It could have been a cross check there. Skating behind the net is Perutka. Wants to leave it for Linneman. Linneman and Perutka giving chase. Well, the puck is going to wobble all the way back into the Faribault zone. We're at even strength here. So Winona could not score. Again, they scored one goal on the power play. Well, both their goals have been scored on a power play. And Faribault's was too, and we got a whistle-stopping play here. There was a bunch of activity at the blue line, so evidently Winona was offside. They're going to take the chance to make some personnel changes, and so will Faribault. Face-off is right in front of us at neutral ice. Won by Winona. They send it back into the Falcon zone. 3:56 to go, second period. 2-1 Winona. Here's a pad save by Boyd. Follows the puck all the way across. It's hit off the far side board by Winona. Sent to the blue line. And he was being hounded by a couple of Falcons. Was the Windhawk. Was not able to settle the puck on his stick. Coming back the other way is Faribault. Remember, Linneman got the coast-to-coast goal earlier. Here's a little back pass and a shot. And it goes to the other side. Diving to the other side is Boyd. It was an open net for an instant. Well, Faribault dominated play the first several minutes of this period, but it certainly hasn't happened here lately. As the puck knocked up in the air and sent back into the Winona zone. Boyd, well, thought he was going to make a glove save, and he didn't make it. And he slams his stick in disgust. It's 3-1 Winona. That's even strength. We have a face-off at center ice. 2:59 to go in the period, and a 2-goal lead here for Winona. Brodzinski scored that goal. Looked like Boyd was going to glove it, but it went by his glove, and he slammed his stick in disgust. 3-1, Winona leads it here in the second period. Faribault's coming off a 10-2 loss to state-ranked La Crescent earlier this week. Well, they weren't too far from here earlier and have to come back tonight. And both nights, of course, school nights. I don't know why they don't schedule some of these on the weekend, long trips. Of course, they can sleep on the bus all the way home, right? I can't sleep on the bus. Here's a shot in the slot. And Faribault scores. To the left of Dubik. I didn't see who spanked it in. Hopefully I'll hear the number. Read it 2, Winona. 2:19 to go in the period.
Assisted by number 16, Oliver
Linneman assists Perutka on that goal. And now Faribault again is gaining control and dumping it back into the Winona zone, trying to tie this thing up. Here's a shot from the point. There was a rebound, but Faribault could not get to it. It was just to the left of Dubek. It looked to me like Velicek was in the neighborhood, but he just couldn't get it on his stick. Far side board, Morrow. As we get a little stoppage here. Our stats tonight are a service of H&R Block. They have offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Boy, do they know their numbers and can assist you with yours. Face off to the left of Boyd. Right to left in your radio dial goes goes Winona. Tomorrow night, I was going to plug, tomorrow night I got boys basketball at Owatonna. Faribault Falcons, of course, a rivalry. Shot, deflected. Faribault gaining the puck. They got a 2-on-1. He's going to shoot. Send it wide. He had a man to his right. Kunze was to the right. But he decided to take the shot from quite a ways out. Did R.J. Waslowski. We got a minute to go in the period. 3-2, Winona leads. All their goals have been power play goals. There's a shot deflected by Faribault. There's 43 seconds to go in the period. Boy, a tying goal would be nice here if you're Faribault. Coming flying up are the Falcons. He's going to shoot. It's deflected. Sent away by Hart. Made the shot. Tried to get it to his teammate. Sent up the far side board. Intercepted. Sent back. There's a pad save into the corner of the right of Dubek. Now it rings the board to the near side. Faribault sees the extra energy here with 17 seconds to go. Perutka giving chase. The puck behind the net. Linneman picks it up. Sends it to the other side. There's a shot that gets deflected. And Winona trying to gain control. Faribault at the blue line is Linneman. And he gets checked up against the far side board by a Windhawk. And he took kind of a little exception to it. 3-2 is our score. Winona scores 2. Faribault scores 2 in the second period. And I'm going to guess Winona, I'm going to guess 12 shots. Nine for Faribault, just a guess. They don't announce them here, and they don't have shots on goal on the scoreboard, which is hard to believe in 2024 that you don't have shots on the scoreboard. But this isn't the only place, as I mentioned earlier. Mankato, All Seasons Arena in Mankato, also does not have shots on goal on the scoreboard. 2 periods are in the book. We'll have all of our statistics from the first 2 periods, courtesy of H&R Block, with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Get those taxes put together, folks. And my personal favorite, you can file your taxes your way at H&R Block. You can either have a tax preparer sit down with you and ask you questions that, well, no computer program can ask every single possible question. It's just impossible for a computer program to ask every single question that's important to you and your tax return. It's just impossible. So the way I do it is I drop off my taxes, I gather all the paperwork, throw it in an envelope, bring it to H&R Block. They call me when they're ready. If they have any questions, they call me. Hey, Gordy, you missed this, or you missed that, or did you do this year, or did you do that? Because the guy knows what I traditionally have done, because he's done my taxes for a number of years. You can get that same kind of service. You can request the same tax preparer year after year. They can get to know your taxes, and it is just so awesome. I'm serious about that. Just awesome. So check it out. Take your taxes to the folks that know how to do taxes. H&R Block, with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too, so you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Second intermission report. It's 3-2. The Winona Windhawks on top of the Faribault Falcons. Got a fair number of penalties here in this game. By the way, I've not seen the Faribault Falcon who got injured earlier back on the ice. They were looking at him, the trainer, and he had to be helped off the ice. Brody Redding. Our score is 3-2. Winona leads. In that second period, Winona hit pay dirt first. They got a power play goal from Avon Prodzinski. I did not catch who the assist went to. Faribault then scored the next 2 goals. Or excuse me, they scored the next goal. Perutka scored with an assist to Linneman. Linneman scored the first goal of the second period. He went coast to coast on the power play, buried the puck, and picked up the goal. That was at the 11:59 mark to go in the period. I didn't think that there was any assist, and there wasn't. Winona then scored back-to-back goals, a power play goal and a even strength goal. I didn't hear who the power play goal went to, but Kada got an assist. Prodzinski got the next goal, and an assist went to Myron St. George. He's a junior. Perutka got the final goal of the period. 2:19 to go in the period to make it 3-2. Logan Perutka. He's a senior. Oliver Linneman, his classmate, got the assist. So Linneman has an unassisted goal, and he has an assist. So a 2-point night so far for Mr. Linneman. Oliver Linneman, who earlier this year became the all-time assist person in Faribault Falcon boys hockey history. Christian Von Ruden had the record. He broke it. Tomorrow night I'll be in Owatonna, that beautiful new gym, as the Owatonna Huskies and the Faribault Falcons do battle. The Owatonna girls play Faribault on Saturday, if I remember right. I'll double check that in the morning. Check out our sports at about 7:40. We'll certainly have all the information there. BA boys and girls basketball are playing Southland tonight. Girls are at home. The boys are at Southland. Faribault wrestlers, I think, are in action. The swimmers, I know, are in action at Mankato East. The gymnastics team is at Casson Manorville, I do believe. I don't know if that's today or Saturday, I guess. I don't remember. They had to cancel, for some reason, the Faribault gymnastics meet. Not sure exactly what happened there. Here, after 2 periods, it's 3-2 Winona. Anybody's game. Been a fair amount of physicality in this game, and officials are pretty much letting them play. And as long as you're consistent, I don't have an issue with that. As long as it goes both ways, right? So after 2 periods, 3-2 is our score. Again, I'm just guessing on shots on goal. I've got Faribault with 2 periods, 15 shots, and I've got 20 shots by Winona after 2 periods. And I could be way off, but they don't have shots on goal on the board, and they don't announce them in between periods, so obviously they don't keep track of it. If they did, you'd think they'd announce them, wouldn't you? Because there are no shots on the board. No shots on goal on the scoreboard here at Bud King Arena on the shores of the Mississippi River in Winona, Minnesota. Zamboni getting the ice prepped for period number 3 with our score Winona 3 and Faribault 2. All but one of the goals for Winona had been on the power play. The Faribault had a power play and an even strength goal. As kids are running back and forth. I don't know where their parents are, but they're running back and forth. They like to trip over my cord. I don't know why they can't see it. Looks pretty plain to me. Hopefully they don't knock us off the air. If they do, I just explain what happened. I do believe the Zamboni is concluding its passes, and we're not too far away from getting the third period underway. Woody Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone on KDHL AM, Faribault, Minnesota. Town Square Media Station, 920 AM, 97.9 FM. The best way to listen, and I mean it's the best way to listen, is to download the KDHL app on all your mobile devices, and then you won't be caught without it. If you're traveling in Europe, you can listen. If you're on the North Pole, you can listen. I had a gentleman listening to the Carleton game from South Africa earlier this week. He texted me and said, "Way to go, Carleton, on their win." He said, "I'm listening in South Africa." How cool is that? Yep, you can do that too. There's no place that you can't listen. But I shouldn't say that. Years ago, I know they didn't have much for cell service in the Boundary Waters canoe area. I don't know if that's improved yet or not. So the Zamboni is concluding its passes with the score Winona 3, Faribault 2. We'll get the third period underway. Our stats again, a service of H&R Block with offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Boy, do they know their numbers. They can assist you with your numbers. They know all the tax laws. They know what you're entitled to. No computer program can possibly come up with every single question that you might have, or every single issue that you might have on your taxes. There's just no way. Think about it. I mean, it's just kind of common sense. There's just no way. So that's why I put all of my paperwork in an envelope, take it down to H&R Block, and have them do it for me. Unfortunately, the last several years actually, I've had to pay into the state, which is kind of crazy. So the Zamboni's parking in the garage. We'll be shoveling the shavings. And then we'll get this third period underway with the score Winona 3, Faribault 2 here at Bud King Ice Arena on the shores of the Mississippi River in Winona, Minnesota. By the way, a Gamecast of this broadcast is available in our Gamecast folder on our website, KDHLradio.com. You go in the Radio on Demand tab at the top of the folder, and then you go in the folder that says Gamecast, and you can listen to a broadcast of this game. If you didn't get a chance to listen to any of it, if you just wanted to listen to the goals, you could do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for an easy supper idea tomorrow night, we have a fish fry going on for the Winona Senior High Booster Hockey Club.
Well, they're plugging a fish fry here in Winona. I'd rather hear what the shots and goal are, but they're not going to share that information. Our third period will start in 90 seconds.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring. And those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Big thank you to H&R Block for bringing you our stats. They know their numbers. Take those taxes in and have them do it for you. Like I said, if you prefer to sit down with a preparer, you can do that. I kind of like... just leaving my paperwork there, and if they have any questions, they call me. Falcons right to left, Winhawks left to right in your radio dial here in the third period. 3-2, Winona leads it. Winona's out on the ice. Faribault huddling about their coach. The official blows the whistle once Faribault out here. Face off at center circle. Linneman and Vale. Linneman sends it into the Winona zone. Faribault down 3-2 as we're just underway here in the third period. And covering up the puck was right in front of him is Dubek for Winona. Little deflection came his way, and rather than chance it, he got his glove on it. Well, the face-off to the right of Dubek. I think Winona might have won that one. Linneman was in the face-off circle for Faribault. He's won most of his. Here's a shot and a glove save by Faribault. Or excuse me, by Winona. Winona made the glove save. The far side board, the puck trickles to neutral ice. Faribault will back pass it. It's then sent back to the far side board and sent back into the Faribault zone. From way back in neutral ice, that baby hit the pipe. Almost carried him in the net. Boyd had to keep track of it. Here's a breakout and a shot by Hart. He might have knocked the goalie down. Here's a shot wide of the goal. I don't see any penalty being called here. Hart shot, and then he kind of knocked the goalie down. At least that's what it appeared. Sent up the far side board is the puck. Winona gains control. Prodzinski has it taken off his stick by Perutka. Perutka tries to get it back to Linneman. Here he goes with that speed. Brings it across the blue line. Sidesteps it, wouldn't be, and then shoots. And it's a save by Dubek. Boy, there's a wide open net on the opposite side. If somebody could have crashed that side, Faribault would have easily scored. The official talking to Dubek. Maybe about that, he got knocked down there. As nobody has control of the puck yet, it's on the far side board. Faribault nearly had it right in front. Going to be sent wide by the Falcons, and we'll have a face-off in the Winona zone. It was Wazlowski who shot it. Kunze's in the face-off circle, and I can't see the Winona guy. It's in that far corner on the near side where I'm blocked out by the streamers for Winona. Winona bringing the puck up. Boyd staying low in net. Winhawks try to dump it in farther. Faribault comes up with it. Winona then intercepts and sends it back behind the net. Winona will make a shift change here while Faribault tries to break out. Nice pass at neutral ice. And that might have been a trip. Wazlowski looked like he was tripped to me. We'll see if they call it. Guess not. 14:37 to go in regulation. It's 3-2. Winona. Remember Faribault scoring an overtime goal a few years back here that I broadcast. Here's a deflection of a Hart deflected the puck. Boyd follows it all the way to the other side. Winona trying to gain control. With the puck for the Winhawks is Jacob Lang. He's a sophomore. At the point is Chase Rumka. He's a senior. Travis Tim, a senior on the ice for the Winhawks. Bringing the puck up. Linneman skates all the way and has the puck knocked off his stick. He was flying like he did when he scored earlier. Man, that guy's got speed. He's a pretty good football player, too. He's just a really good athlete. Not a real big guy. Just below the blue line. Here's a shot. It's deflected by Velicek. Sent to Perutka. Perutka brings it across the blue line. They try to knock him off. They can't do it. Tried to sidestep a Winhawk. Almost accomplished that. Sends it into the corner where I can't see. Sent it toward neutral ice. It's sent wide of the net by Faribault's Johnny Simon. And here's I thought there was a goal, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there is. There's a goal by Faribault. On a rebound. We're tied at 3, folks.
Scoring for the Falcons, number 8, Tommy Coons. Assisted by number 15, Ethan Hutchinson.
So Kunze scores. Tommy. And the assist went to Ethan Amundsen. Not quite 5 minutes into the period. So we're tied at 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a fantastic finish. 12 minutes and 41 seconds to go in this one. This is a big game for both teams in terms of moving up the Big Nine standings. Both teams have 3 Big Nine wins. Morrow lost the puck. It's going to roll behind the Boyd-minded net to my right. They're trying to break it out of their zone, and now Linneman has it. Skates and he sent it right between the legs of a Winhawk and then retrieved it on the other end and shot, and it was a save by Dubek. Three apiece with 12-11 to go in the game. Much better improvement on, they got beat 10-2 by La Crescent earlier this week. La Crescent is a state-ranked team. Here comes a bit of a breakaway for Winona. Velicek knocks the puck off his stick. Good hustle that time by Velicek. Puck sent behind the net. Comes to the near side. Winona left to right on your radio dial. Velicek has it. He's going to pass it at neutral ice to Linneman. Linneman wanted to sidestep a Winhawk. He gets the puck and sends it back into the Faribault zone. Linneman will get a breather here. Kunze has the puck at neutral ice. He tried to get it to Hart and he fell down. It was right in his skate was the puck. He sent that puck right to his skates. So Faribault trying to break it out of their zone here. We're tied at 3 with 11 minutes to go in the game. Wazlowski sends it back into the Winhawk zone. Giving chase is Nick Archambault. Puck's on the far side board. Nobody has control. Now Faribault gets it. His attempted centering pass did not go where he wanted it to. Now tracking it down for Faribault is Simon. Will send it to neutral ice. Kunze has the puck. Winona sends it ahead. Kunze knocks the Winhawk off the puck. The Winhawks, Paxton Raymond, the sophomore, was on the ice. Here's a shot deflected to the near side. We're tied at 3 with 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the game. Winona has the puck stolen away, sent back the other way by Wazlowski. RJ. Now Winona gains control again and brings it into the Faribault zone. Puck is to the left of Boyd in the corner. Velicek is back to help him. Deflection goes to the other side. They send it toward the point. Here's a shot, a pad save. Shot from the blue line was taken by Chase Rumka, a senior. He'll get the ball and the puck back and send it over the netting. That's right, he got the puck back and he sent it over the netting. So the face-off is going to be to the left of Boyd in the Falcon zone in the red circle. Mason Wadowitz, a senior, is in there for Winona. Faribault won the face-off. Ruka gets knocked off the puck at the blue line. Faribault tries to spank it back in. Now Hart has it. Hart will send it back into the Winona zone. It landed right in front of the net. Taking a whap at it was Perutka. Nice save there by the goalie. That puck ended up right in front of him, and Perutka just couldn't get it jammed in. We're tied at 3. 9:05 to go. Face-off is to the right of Dubek. Came into this game with a under 3 goals against average and .825 save percentage. Hart at the blue line at neutral ice. Fell down, gets it behind him. Archambault gets it ahead. Kunze did the smart thing there. Instead of going all the way in the corner, he sat over by the far side board and waited for him to try and get it out. And we got a stoppage here. Both teams will take this opportunity to make a line change. 8:32 to go in regulation. We're tied at 3. Oh, man. I remember one of the times I was here last, it was an overtime game. Faribault won it in overtime. I think that was might have been back when Christian Von Ruden played. I guess I don't remember. Linneman brings the puck up. Sends it behind the board. Winona trying to break it out of their zone. Going to end up behind the Faribault net. Boyd moving side to side to keep tabs on the puck. And I think we got a penalty here. Or maybe not. Face-off will be to the right of Boyd. The Winona coach is asking for an explanation of what's going on here. So while he's getting that explanation, Linneman, the face-off to the right. Well, it's a pad save. There's another shot. It's right in front of the net. Winona scores. Boyd had a pad save, but it landed right in the crease. And Winona jabbed it in to take the 4-3 lead with 7:49 to go. So John Vale scored the goal. 7:39 to go in regulation. 4-3 Winona. Trying to pick up their 4th Big Nine win. So is Faribault. Winona's 9-4 on the season. As Boyd settles the puck down and covers it up. And we'll have a face-off in the Falcon zone to the right of Boyd. Kunze is in the face-off circle to the right. Going up against Mason Wadowitz, senior. Kunze's a sophomore. Good player, too. Other side of the rink is the puck. Faribault trying to break out again. Morrow has it. Chips it ahead. Morrow might have fanned on a check attempt there on the far side. At neutral ice, Swazlowski tries to get it to his teammate who gets knocked to the ice. You hear the fan reaction on that knock to the ice of the Falcon. Faribault trying to tie this up again. It's 4-3 Winona. Morrow has the puck in the Falcon zone. Up the far side board. It's intercepted by Winona. A back pass toward the goal. Had one bounce in. And that last one landed right in front of the net. It was easy pickings. And just jabbed the puck in the net by Vale. So we got a stoppage here with 6:22 to go and a 4-3 Winona lead. Faribault's never led in this game. Tied a couple of times, but they've never led. Face-off is to the right of Boyd. Faribault zone. Winona gets it. Sends it toward the net. Landed in front again, but Faribault gets it out of there. Perutka's going to skate with the puck. Has it knocked off his stick. Coming back the other way are the Winhawks. Hart has the puck. Teammate. Now Hart with the puck again. Sends it near side board. Going to ring all the way to the other side. Linneman trying to gain control. Or I'm sorry, that's not Linneman, it's Wozlowski. A little give and go action that time. It was Linneman. Wozlowski trying to do a little give and go to Linneman, and it ended up in a deflection. Well, an icing call on Winona. Five minutes, 37 seconds to go in this game. It's Winona 4, Faribault 3. First period was 1-0 Winona. Puck gets sent back into the Faribault zone again. Sent it up the near side board. Hart. Archambault. Got a check there of a Winhawk who loses his stick. Another goal for Winona because Boyd jumped up in the air to try and catch the puck. The coaches for Faribault are saying it's a high stick. He batted it out of the air. That had to be a high stick. Puck was up in the air. Boyd tried to jump up and catch it, and it was knocked out of the air by the Winhawks. Faribault wanted a high stick call, but they're not getting it. Goal was scored by Miles Broomer. He's a sophomore. And with under 5 minutes to go, it's 5-3, and Winona almost scored again. They've done a good job on Tice. The leading scorer in the league has not scored. He's not had an assist in this game. As Peruka was coming flying up, and they blew the whistle. Must have been offside on Faribault. Face-off will be a Winona blue line. Neutral ice. Linneman is in the face-off. It's Vale. Linneman wins another one. Puck is gained by Winona. They sent it back into the Faribault zone for another icing call. Well, when you're up by 2 goals, you can do that. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. It's 5-3 Winona. Comes Winona on a bit of a breakaway. Can't make the centering pass to Prodzinski. Trace Larson's been pretty quiet tonight. Right in front of the net was a Falcon. He couldn't get him the puck. Hart and Prodzinski were going at it on the near side board. That got the fans riled up. Skating in. There's, oh my. Nice pass, but it was deflected Morrow gets knocked to the ice at center ice. And he's not getting up. Three minutes, 3 seconds to go in this one. So Morrow has to get assisted off the ice here. He looks to be a hurting unit. Earlier, Redding had to be assisted to the bench. Face off to the right of Boyd. Under 3 minutes to go in this game. Winona 5, Faribault 3. Puck is in the corner to the left of Dubik. Faribault needs to... I thought they might pull the goalie here, but they haven't. 2:37 to go. Puck is deflected. Faribault sends it back in. Hart does. Looks like they're not going to pull their goalie. Shot pad save by Boyd. Pass was behind Kunze. He gets knocked down to the ice. Two minutes to go in this game. As Faribault's Perutka brings it across the blue line. He'll get knocked off the puck. One minute and 44 seconds to go in this one. It's 5-3 Winona. Winox cross rink pass. Podzinski had it on his stick and then lost it. It's a back pass back into the zone, and why not? There's a minute 25 to go. Faribault can't score if they don't have the puck. Off the far side board, Morrow trying to get it to a teammate. It'll be covered up by Boyd. There's a minute 13 to go. It's 5-3 Winona. I'm a little surprised they didn't pull their goalie there with 2:37 when the puck was in the Winona zone. But what do I know? I'm a flunky radio guy. Emphasis on the word flunky. We'll have a face-off to the right of Boyd. Faribault zone. Minute 13 to go. I think we're going to have a timeout here. I think Faribault's going to take a timeout. Minute 13 to go. It's 5-3 Winona here in Winona on KDHL AM, Faribault, Minnesota. Town Square Media Station, 920 AM, 97.9 FM. Best way to listen is to download the absolutely free KDHL app on your favorite
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers, Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895 as a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Well, they had a face-off to the right of Boyd here. Nobody's got control of the puck. Faribault's trying to break it out. Hart gloved it. We have a minute left in the game. Looks like the Winhawks are going to pick up their fourth win, and they just scored another goal. 52 seconds to go in the game. It was 3-3 at one point, folks. Now 6-3 Winona. 50 seconds. So that was Larson who scored there, the young man who leads the league in scoring. He was high in the slot, 52 seconds to go. He had a lot on the shot. 6-3 is our score with 25 seconds left in this one. Faribault's going to drop to 3-5 in the conference, 6-10 overall. Winona's going to improve to 4-2 in the conference, 10-4 overall on the season. But points-wise, they're going to pull into a tie with Faribault. What do I mean about them points? You can hear him counting down the clock. In that third period, Winona scores 3 goals, a 3-period total of 6. Faribault scored 1 goal, a 3-period total of 3. Shots on goal, I'm going to give 15 to Winona and 10 to Faribault. We'll see how close I am if I ever do get the official. 25 shots for Faribault and 35 for Winona in the game. And again, that's just guessing on my part. We'll have your final statistics in this one brought to us by H&R Block. They've got offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. File your way. You can either have your tax preparer sit with you and go over everything, or you can do like I do. Put all your papers in an envelope, take it down to H&R Block, and have your preparer go over all of it. If he has any questions, or they can give you a call. If not, they'll do it, and then they'll call you when they're done, so you can come down and sign it and pay for it and everything else.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too, so you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Like money in the First United Bank, it was an exciting game. We were tied at 3 at one point in the third period, and then Winona pulled away with 3 third-period goals to win it. They had a goal from Vale. They had a goal from Miles Broomer, and they had a goal from Larson. Tice Larson, the league's leading scorer, got the final goal of the night with 52 seconds to go. Faribault done a pretty good job on him prior to that. He didn't have any assists or goals prior to that final one, which was the icing on the cake, as they say. 6-3 your final, the Winona Windhawks. In that third period, Faribault's Kunze tied it at 3 at the 13:05 mark. And so, about 5 minutes into the period? And, and it was downhill from there for the Faribault Falcons. Third period, there was only one penalty whistled. That was against Faribault. Faribault was whistled for 4 penalties. Winona was whistled for 3 penalties in this game. The first few goals were all power play goals. Winona scored first. Kada scored in the first period. Then Linneman got an unassisted goal. He went coast to coast with the puck and scored to make it 1-1. That was at the start of the second period. Well, it was actually about 6 minutes into the second period that he scored. And so we were tied at 1. Winona's Kada scored. I did not write the goal time in that one. With 2:19 to go in the second period, Faribault's Perutka scored to make it 3-2. And then in the third period, like I said, about 5 minutes into the third period, Kunze scored. He was assisted by Amundsen. And we were tied at 3. Well, we weren't tied at 3 for very long. Well, actually, it was about 6 minutes. We were tied for 3 before Vale scored. And then for Winona, Broomer scored. And Larson scored with an assist to Chase Rumka. And Winona wins this hockey game by a score of 6-3 over the Faribault Falcons. 6-3. I had the shots on goal, and this is just a sure guess on my part. 35 for Winona, 25 for Faribault. We'll see how close I am if we do get the final. In our final score, 6-3. I'll wrap things up here from Bud King Arena right after these
Federated
words.
Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too, so you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at atcareers.com or amesburytruth.com/careers.
Money, something we all need and want. Money, definitely something we need to protect. At First United Bank, they've been protecting your money for decades and offer sound financial advice. These phrases still ring true at First United. Time is money, money doesn't grow on trees, and a penny saved is a penny earned. Bank with your money-minded friends. Your friends at First United Bank, Faribault and Owatonna, member FDIC.
First United Bank, what comes first is you.
Well, the Faribault Falcons, Linneman had an unassisted goal in the second period. Perutka had a goal assisted by Linneman also in the second period. And then Kunze scored. The assist went to Ethan Amundsen. But it was not enough as the Winona Winhawks win this one by a score of 6-3 at Bud King Arena. Thanks to H&R Block for making our statistics possible. They really know their numbers at H&R Block. They'll help you with your numbers. That's what taxes are all about, right? It's numbers, and you want to get the right numbers. You want to get what you're entitled to if you're entitled to a refund. As I said before, the last few years, for some reason, I've had to pay into the state, and I'm not a wealthy man by any stretch of the imagination. But, what do you do? That's just the way it is. Get our final score for the final time from Bud King Arena on the banks of the Mississippi River in Winona, Minnesota. The Winona Winhawks 6, Faribault Falcons 3, thanks to First United Bank, Amesbury Truth, Federated Mutual Insurance, also H&R Block, offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. They made our broadcast possible tonight from Winona. Tomorrow night, I've got boys basketball in Owatonna in that beautiful new gym of theirs as the Faribault Falcons take on the Owatonna Huskies in boys basketball action. We'll get underway about 7:15 if everything's on time. 7:30 tip-off is planned. Until then, stay warm.